Hey everybody, welcome to the MatMadik PCA channel. I just want to know your thoughts on this video from the Black Conservative perspective. I highly recommend you like, share and comment and subscribe to his channel. So, this young man has brought us a story. CNN host admits Trump's prosecutions are politically something. Well, we'll find that out in a moment. But I thought I'd share this with you, just the first few minutes. You can check out the full video on his channel, and just so I don't mooch off his video, I'm going to double speed the video, get to the key points quickly, just so that, you know, he's not just taking his video. Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
Biden needs to confront that and say, we're going to have to reform the whole system. I would wish he'd do something much more extreme.
Oh, what did you say, bro?
The system is broken. And Biden needs to confront that and say, we're going to have to reform the whole system. I would wish he'd do something much more extreme, like say the old asylum system is dead. No one is coming in through that process. You have to apply from your home country.
Which was a Trump policy.
Which was a Trump, and also the Mexico, you have to be in Mexico
that's
to
funny.
apply. I think that's all correct.
So strategically, you think that if Biden would tack towards Trump policies, he would have actually better political chance.
And it's also the right policy because the old asylum system is being gamed by millions of people.
Boy. You know it's bad for President Biden when CNN is basically admitting that Biden should implement Trump's border policies. Okay, Biden should be tough.
This is funny as hell. It's this whole experiment that we're going through. It feels like, well, this big series of psyops we're going through seem to be a lesson in reverse psychology. As BCP often would say, to red pillar, a lefty, including the politicians, give them what they want. When it burns out, they realize how silly they were being, and they'll opt for common sense policies like Trump was suggesting. Speaking of which, Trump's close the border policy was not necessarily original. In fact, it was something promoted by Obama and Hillary Clinton, of all people, before he came on the scene as a Republican. And in the name of just having to do everything the opposite of what Trump says, to define themselves in the name of being opposed to it, they suddenly called that xenophobic and racist. Little do we know, poor judgment calls like those had drawn people from the left to the right. So, what say you? What does this say for the Biden presidency? Here we go.
On the border, okay, which, normally CNN would say is racist and xenophobic and, yada, yada, yada. I mean, that's basically what MSNBC is saying. That's what Jen Psaki is saying about the idea that, hey, we should not have an open border where we allow a bunch of illegals into the country. Some of whom, might interfere in our elections.
And a clear and present danger to the integrity of our election system. And that is the threat of non-citizens and illegal aliens voting in our election. It's true that Democrats have expressed a desire to turn non-citizens into voters. That's what this open border has been all about.
It's a combination of a wide open border and obstruction of any effort to verify the citizenship of who votes in our elections. These things are all combined in effort to end our Republican form of government.
Every time Stephen Miller says that, this conversation is going to be crazy. But there's a whole lot of conspiracy brain to unpack there. First, the Speaker of the House and his fellow Republicans are falsely claiming.
This is funny. Oh, this twat right here. Miss Nutsaki is Salty Cracker would call her. He goes for the Trump nicknames too. Well, policy, if you will. Talking it's such a professional lie for hire. Now again, I think one thing I want to mention before she starts giving all her nonsense that, again, the Democrats are all for once upon a time, not even nonsense against the common sense that the Democrats want represented, is, I should say, stems from, good Lord, am I? Sorry, I'm actually crossing the road at the same time. Anyway, right, sorry, pardon me, people, I had a bit of a distracted moment. So, it all seems to sting all the harder just by virtue of the fact that people know the Democrats' game now, and for that matter, I think another thing that stings is that Trump doesn't seem to do everything that Trump pushes or promotes is something that I think most of what he promotes is something that the Democrats want to fight for. My body, my choice, close the border, even abortion limits. And the fact that they are all turning on him for things that they once supported, it just helps to further isolate how disingenuous they're being when they oppose it. So why do they oppose Trump if he represents the policies that they truly hold dear? Because he's out to uproot the central bank, in my opinion. And course, uproot their corruption. So it seems, at least. But let me see. Let's check out a few seconds and a few more seconds, and we'll wrap up this video.
That millions of non-citizens illegally vote. Look, Republican election conspiracies are nothing new, but what makes those remarks from Johnson & Co. even more outrageous is the brazen attempt to actually tie two right-wing conspiracies together all in one with a bow. Their false claim of mass election fraud and their racist and frankly dumb replacement theory.
What?
We've talked about this on our show before. It's the once fringe but now apparently mainstream Republican dogma that Democrats and elites are purposefully.
I'm sure BCP's going to say, when they start saying replacement theory is dumb or whatnot, it's hilarious because, they tend to shift the goalpost and say, yeah, there's no replacement theory. Oh, I find there's a replacement theory, but it's good. You better get used to it. Wink, wink, Van Jones, Anyway.
Bringing in migrants from third world countries in order to dilute the influence of political power of real.
And she's talking about Mike Jones now. I mean, she's talking about the man who's now Speaker of the House. For a second, I thought this is something she said in the past, distant past. But no, anyway, she doesn't make bloody sense.
Americans, real Americans. According to Johnson and his colleagues, Joe Biden has opened the border to as many migrants as possible in order to activate them as fraudulent Democratic votes come November. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I want you guys to understand. According to Jen Psaki, it is racist and crazy to think that Democrats are trying to take advantage of allowing illegals into the country for their own benefit when it comes to affecting the outcome of elections and their power in Congress. When you know for a fact that when illegals are counted as a part of a state's population, that helps when it comes to the amount of representatives they get in the House, right? It does benefit states with more illegals, which tend to be Democrat states, right? Like California. Okay, so again, Jen Psaki wants you to think that, it's a conspiracy that Democrats are openly pushing illegals into this country to help them with elections. But, when it comes to Russia, though, that's totally legitimate.
Dude, this guy's speaking such facts. People, I got to run. So sorry about this, but let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe his video, his channel. Catch you next time. Peace.